My name is Raquan Jackson. I'm from Tampa, Florida, and I'm an artist, but dancing is my thing. I discovered my talent for dancing when I was a lot younger, I would imagine. My mom said that I was always dancing, so I'm not really sure how I had stumbled across it. Maybe it was just in my blood. I know I really do come from an artistic family, so maybe it was just something that I was born with. Watching a lot of music videos and just being inspired by the movements and just like the high energy, I think that's how I discovered my passion for dance. My anime is a huge influence. I've watched anime ever since I was a little kid. Pokemon, as you can see around my room, I got Pokemon stuff everywhere. I wonder what it would be like to imitate that character. You know what I'm saying? I feel like through my art, through my craft, like I can be whoever I want to be at that point in time. And I feel like also that's how styles are developed, you know, through things that move people and things that inspire people every day and just things that people enjoy doing on a daily basis. And anime was just one of those big things that I enjoy doing. That's where my style comes from, and that's where my influence and my drive comes from with my dancings. Yeah, I was in the West Coast like last week. I went to Las Vegas in California. Didn't get to dance too much in Cali, but Vegas I did get to interact with a lot of the dancers in the community. Huge crump scene, and big shout out to Las Vegas, popping over there. I'm definitely a really nervous person, so whenever I'm performing, like I do get nervous, but I'm sure that's anybody. The smiles on people's faces are just like, you know, thinking to yourself like, man, like I really just did this, or wow, I just really pulled that move out. Like, you know, it's crazy, and it's just like the feeling is something that I can't explain, like, you know, right now to you. It just has to be in the moment. My asthma was one of the biggest things that I've struggled with all my life. Growing up, I was always into sports, you know, track, basketball, flag football. Asthma was something that I always struggled with, sadly. Exercise-induced asthma. So actually when I'm like doing activities, that's when actually my asthma activates and starts to act up. You know, as I got older, it started to die down a little bit, and you know, as I'm getting older, it comes back every here and there, and it's something that is minor but could be major. But I feel like I keep the balance pretty okay as far as like my diet and always having my inhaler and just, you know, taking it easy. Every time I throw around with my dancing, I just know my limit, you know? Push myself to the highest limit, but I do know my limit. There has been a few times where I've just wanted to quit for no reason, or maybe I just thought that I hit a plateau that I was never gonna break. And at those point in times, like any dancer, you know, will tell you, like, that's the worst. You just feel like, all right, man, forget this. It is what it is. I'm at the highest point of where I can be, so I'm just content with where I am. And that's why I got this tattoo on Quota Imparo, because it pretty much means like never ending learning. And this was a quote by Michelangelo, and there's so much meaning and truth behind it because it's so true, you know? My biggest supporter on my journey, I would have to say definitely my mom. My mom's always been there for me. Even in dark times, you know, whatever was going on, my mom always supported my artistic side and always wanted me to pursue whatever I loved to do. And I feel like my dancing has really, you know, grown from that. That support really does help, you know, having your parents like on your back and like having them support everything that you want to do, and, you know, not holding you back from, you know, your dreams and just things that you want to achieve in life, no matter what it is. So I can definitely say that my mom is like my biggest supporter for sure. The competition life is vicious, man. It's rough out there. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much everybody wants the same thing. You know, if you were put in a room with somebody or, you know, a few other people and there's one milkshake left and that was the last milkshake in the world, chocolate banana, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, yo, it's me or you for that milkshake, you know? But just in this situation, it's just whatever the ultimate prizes are, just that winning spot, just that winning feeling, you know? And everybody wants that, everybody strives for that. And, you know, you're putting in your own time into practice, but you just gotta think like, man, like everybody else is probably practicing just as hard as I am, you know? So you just have to push 10 times harder to perform better, to, you know, come out on top. As long as I'm able, as long as my legs are working, as long as, you know, I'm able to wake up every day and be blessed to see another day, then of course I'm gonna dance. As long as the music is something that's among the, you know, human race or human society, whatever, like as long as it's present, as long as there's music, I'm always gonna dance. I feel like it's just a part of me, and honestly, if I don't dance, I feel like there's like another half of me that's like, you need to be dancing, like something's not right. So any chance I can get, you know, when I'm feeling it, I definitely try to get up and, you know, make myself move a little bit, even if it's just a little groove, every day. I definitely try to, push myself to dance every day. Something that I love to do, so, why not?